Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to show you guys the Merc finally. I've been talking about it in a bunch of my videos. So here's what the Mercury looks like. I will show some pictures of what the car looked like when it got dropped off. The changes that have gone through on the car since it showed up. So yeah, I'll take you guys around and show you this thing. So the front bumper, or bumpers, since there's a few of them, these are the Dagmars, is what they're called. They're from a Cadillac. I can't remember off the top of my head what year they are off of. They've been shortened and stuff like that. I didn't do the front bumper. I didn't do these ones. I did the lower chin piece and the upper top cap. So yeah, there's that, and then it's also got a Cadillac grille. So everything in the front end is all Cadillac. Cadillac bumpers, Cadillac grille. This front cap piece right here is from a Cadillac. The bottom half, I think, is from a Cadillac also, and it has been extended 4 inches to drop it down lower. And then when the car first showed up, these pieces weren't added on right here. So it was just the color of the body that the car is going to be, and then the chrome, and then there was nothing here. So it was a weird, it looked just funky. And then also, since the bumper wasn't 4 inches longer, there is a sway bar that sits right here, and you could see it, and it just looked hideous. So the guy that worked on it previously, for some reason he didn't listen to what the owner said and whatever. So when it got dropped off here, we did the front bumper, added these pieces to extend it so there'll be chrome, you know, chrome, color, and then also this top cap will be chrome. We wanted to get the bottom bumper chrome, but it's just the way it was before. It's just not going to happen. So that's going to be colored, and then there'll be chrome over there on the other bumper, obviously, and then same thing on the bottom there will be color. And then this is just aluminum, so it's just going to get polished. And then for the front fenders, they're actually a Mustang wheel lip, so they're from like a '69 Mustang, and I made them a little bit more drastic than what they were before when they were on the car, and then also cut the back of the front fender and drug it back just a tiny bit. And then on the back half of the car, this is a 53 Chevy front piece, and then also a 57 Chevy for the wheel lip, and then the upper half I think is a Cadillac, and then the taillights are a 49 Cadillac, and they look like this right over here. So here's what the taillights look like on the car. And then also with that, there is the chrome, should be in with all the other chrome wherever that is, but there are these little chrome pieces right here, and they're part of the Cadillac taillight. So they will sit just like this, and then the taillight will slip in here just like that, and then that'll be the back half of the car. So first we weren't going to go with this, and then I talked the owner into actually adding these because it just made it look so much better having, you know, the body color, and then there'll be the tail light, and then a little bit of chrome, because other than that it would have been body color. And also, since this is the fuel door area where it lifts up, it'll just keep it from being chipped when it gets closed. So that's the tail light area. And then we added some reverse lights right here, Same thing on the other side, of course. And then it's got all the original belting that'll go down the side, so all the molding up top. And then the side of the car, it'll actually be a Buick chrome that'll run all the way down, and then we will use the gravel guard from the Chevy quarter panel and also the top chrome piece right there. And then when the car showed up, like I said, I'll show you guys some pictures, but it didn't have the drip rail on the car, so we added the drip rail back on the car. And man, that was a nightmare, just because we couldn't find any. So we went with, I think it was like a 20-something Ford sedan drip rail, and on those they have a backing piece that I think it's nailed to the body. I'm not sure. We cut that off with a table saw, and then what I did is I just tacked it along the body and kind of shaped it to the car. And then right at the very end, I had to heat it up and roll it in. And so that's how I got the drip rail on the car, and it changed the whole look of it. So if you guys can see, this whole car is definitely different than your normal 50 Merc, because normally the body line comes down like it would, and then right about here it stops and it just does a straight line all the way down. So now it does a nice, as the owner would say, swoosh, where it comes up and then it comes out to here, and then it's just the flow of the car looks really great. Does have suicide doors, and then also right there on the bottom of the C pillar or B pillar, there is the terminal connectors. Once they make contact, it'll supply power to the doors. So yeah, just a lot of stuff has gone on with the Mercury, and a lot of changes have happened. We've added certain things. I mean, like there's the widow's peak that we added to the car to kind of be the same as how the front of the hood is shaped. So yeah, that's pretty much it on the 50 Mercury. I do have to finish up a few more things, mainly get it back in primer one more time, and then get the choke put on the car, adjust the carburetor and the timing, and then this thing can go down and get painted, which will be great. The bumpers, I barely have anything left to do with them in the front, and then they can go off and get chromed. Same with the rear bumper. And then the interior, you know, there's nothing in there. We do have to figure out a few more things, but other than that, it's just going to be getting all the window trim, all the door trim finished up and adjusted, because the Buick trim that runs up to here, it's kind of short, and then it'd be too long up front, so it's got to get cut and then welded together. I'm not going to do that. We're going to have somebody else do it, just because I want to get this thing done and out of here, and then also finish working on the other cars that I have here, and then maybe even my own stuff. So that's it on the 50 Mercury. I will show you guys more when it is back up and in primer and stuff like that. Hopefully the next time you guys will see it, it'll be in color, which will be great. So if you guys did like today's video, I know it's just a short one of just kind of going over something and not really working on anything, but make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Also notification bell, that way you guys stay notified when the Mercury goes and gets painted, and also the other project here at the shop. Thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time, later.